What's up, family? We have some very good news to share with you today in regards to the child tax credit. It could be coming back very soon. Yes, as Congress remains halted in regards to passing new legislation, they are now thinking of adding the child tax credit back on the table as they continue to negotiate the terms. Meanwhile, the Fed chairman had the federal meeting yesterday in which great news was a result for that particular quarter, as the Fed chairman said that interest rate increases are not on the table anymore. And in fact, we could see rate cuts sometime in 2024. So this was some very positive news for investors, which caused the stock market to rally about 500 points to end the day. I have the details to share with you in just a moment. But before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, we need to go ahead and talk about the FOMC meeting that happened yesterday, in which the Fed chairman gave some very positive news, a very positive outlook for the near future. In any ways, guys, he did not raise the interest rates. And in fact, he said that he was just going to leave them as they are, basically being unchanged. However, the positive part in regards to this is that he did get a little bit of a signal in regards to he could be cutting the interest rates sometime next year. As you can see right here, it says that the Fed leaves interest rates unchanged, but he does signal some cuts ahead next year. Yes, the Federal Reserve left the interest rates unchanged as its final policy meeting of the year 2023, while signaling that 2024 could bring significant rate cuts. This particular decision leaves rates unchanged in at around 5.25% up to 5.5% range for the third consecutive meeting. Officials indicated that the central bank is likely done with its historic rate hiking campaign to tame inflation. So far resulted in little damage to the economy, according to the Federal Reserve. But anyways, officials have not ruled out raising rates again, but they did tweak the policy just a little bit in their statement, saying that rate hikes are done and we could look towards rate cuts sometime next year. This was some huge news, guys, and investors were super happy yesterday. And in fact, the stock market ended up surging to a record rate, a record number, guys. Stocks roared. They soared yesterday, going up more than 500 points to end the day. And this is all because the outlook in regards to them lowering the interest rates is definitely some positive news for the economy, for those individuals that love to borrow money to purchase things that continue to cause this economy going up and up and up. So anyways, kudos to them for making the right decision. I know a lot of Americans are very tired. They're very hurt right now because of the way the economy has been going. And it looks like things might be about to start turning around, which is some very, very positive news. Wouldn't you guys agree? But anyways, like I said, the stock market is pretty much almost at the all-time high, just about 100 more points away. Can you believe it? Just think last year, guys, the stock market ended up dropping about 23% for the year. And then this year, the market is up more than 45%. That is amazing. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys are invested. Hopefully you guys did take the opportunity to buy some Bitcoin, some crypto while it was on sale last year and at the beginning of this year. Hopefully you did. And if you did, you are definitely looking good right now in your portfolio. But anyways, like I said, Congress is working right now. They're trying to get some things done, pass some legislation before the holiday break, which is set to start on Friday. As you can see right here, guys, Congress is gridlocked one day before the holiday break without getting the Ukraine deal done, which they have been trying to get done. And we just saw yesterday or the day before in which the president of Ukraine, President Zelensky, ended up traveling to Washington, wanted to speak with Congress, wanted to speak to President Biden in regards to getting more military aid, more support in regards to this invasion by Russia. Anyways, he did succeed because President Biden did announce that he was going to approve of around $200 million in aid for Ukraine, as President Zelensky ended up meeting with GOP members as well as Democrats as well as the President of the United States. So anyways, kudos to Mr. Zelensky for pulling their arms in regards to getting more aid. However, why can't the president as well as Congress provide additional money for the American people? Anyways, I hope that we get an opportunity to discuss that more in detail on another video. But right now, guys, Congress is trying to get things done before they leave on their holiday break because, they get early time off in regards to the Christmas break. And that is about to start. So they are really trying to get things done, and hopefully they will succeed. But in looking at the history, it doesn't look like they'll get anything done at all. But anyways, in regards to that, Congress did flip the script a little bit, because at the last minute they ended up trying to add in one more piece of legislation that we really haven't heard about in quite some time, and that is the child tax credit. As you can see, it says that Congress is eyeing a last minute child tax credit deal. They are trying to get this done before they leave for the holiday break. It says that members of the House and the Senate are engaged in advanced last minute negotiations to reach a tax deal in December or at the early part of January that includes key priorities for both parties, according to lawmakers and aides. Heading into 2024 election, Democrats want to resurrect a version of the child tax credit which expired last year to lower the childhood poverty and give their vulnerable members a tangible policy win. Yes, we all know that the Democrats are really pushing for this. They have for quite some time, and the Republicans don't want to do anything like this at all. But anyways, it says right here, the Republicans are eager to prove to the business community that the House GOP majority can deliver for them by reinstating the full deductibility of the research and development of investments that expired at the end of 2022. And any compromise between the key tax writing committees would have to be prioritized by the House and the Senate leaders. At an estimated $100 billion, it would also be very expensive. But anyway, Senate Finance Committee Chairman Ron Wyden and the House Ways and Means Chairman Jason Smith are working on a package that can clearly give the House either in December or January this particular piece of legislation. It says that the late session negotiations are a precursor to the big tax fight that will dominate the 2025 legislative calendar, when many of the individual provisions in former President Trump's 2017 cuts are scheduled to expire. And most of the corporate tax cuts that have been championed by the former President Donald Trump in 2017 were made permanent. But to lower the overall price tag of the bill, lawmakers let some corporate provisions expire, including full expensing in 1 year for research and development investments. And the Democrats, many of whom support the R&D provisions, still want to use them as leverage to convince the Republicans to go ahead and back the child tax credit for families and households. The version President Biden included in the 2021 provided families with up to $3,600 per child, but ended up costing around $1.6 trillion over the next 10 years. The enhanced child tax credit, which was opposed by Senator Joe Manchin during the Build Back Better negotiations of 2022, expired at the end of this year. So anyways, guys, like I said, the child tax credit version that is currently being discussed includes stricter eligibility and lower payments, costing roughly around $50 billion over the next 2 years. And right now they're trying to include this in regards to the negotiations, because obviously you have to give a little bit in order to receive a little bit, and the Republicans are definitely open to that with the Democrats. And so, guys, we could be on the verge of getting this reinstated back again. We all know that this particular child tax credit was huge when it was actually introduced. It pretty much helped so many millions of households come from being in poverty. That is some very positive news. But unfortunately, after it expired, those individuals, those particular households ended up going back into the system of being below the poverty level. So anyways, guys, this is some very positive news, and I hope that they can get this thing done. I hope that the negotiations go in favor of bringing back the child tax credit, because we all know that each child child being able to receive around $3,600 in cash versus having to claim for it later, that is going to help so many people, so many families, millions of people that are in poverty be able to come from out of that. So anyways, guys, we'll just have to continue to keep our fingers crossed in the meantime, and hopefully these negotiations go in the right direction. Hopefully they can get it done before the holiday break, but I doubt it. But then again, guys, they did say that they're trying to get this done either in December or January. So there is still a little bit of time to get the negotiations figured out, and hopefully it does return a positive result in the right direction that is going to help the American people. Wouldn't you guys agree? If you do, go ahead and comment down below and hit the like button for me. I would appreciate it. But outside of that, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money or some free cash, such as signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can get 30 days for free, which right now is a great time because everyone is looking for last minute Christmas shopping, and what a great way to do it from the comfort of your home, using your phone, using the Amazon app, and then getting those items delivered to your house for totally free. Yes, you should be taking advantage of this opportunity. I know myself, I do take advantage of this every single year because I refuse to pay the annual fee for the Prime membership. But right now I am giving it to you today for 30 days for free. And then on top of that, go ahead and sign up for the Rakuten app, which is the #1 cashback website. And right now they are giving you an additional $30 bonus for signing up and using it, in which if you put both of those together, it is a great way to receive some money back into your pockets. Check out the links down below. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.